everybody. So yesterday I got a chance to see the latest film from DreamWorks Animation. It's called Abominable, and this is the end of our Yeti series. Well, hopefully the end. I don't know. There's no more stories to tell. No more Yeti movies in the world of animation, it's just so crazy how we've had so many of these. We've gotten the Son of Bigfoot, we have Missing Link, we have Smallfoot, and now Abominable. And so it's really funny. It's like a thing. So I think they ended the Yeti series on a really nice note. I wasn't sure what to make of Abominable from the trailers. However, now that I've seen the film, most of those fears were laid to rest. It didn't appear to be a problem for me, at least. I actually thought the animation turned out really beautiful, and there are so many different settings that you see, from cityscapes to deserts to valleys to water to just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful settings. The character of the Yeti is very, very sweet, and I really like the way they designed the Yeti, and he's very, very huggable, and there's not very much of a sense of that he's scary, hardly at all. So it's not something that will scare little kids. If you're worried about that, don't be worried about that. It'll be fine. And the story in this movie is pretty generic. It's something we've seen a lot of times. So everything from Lilo and Stitch to How to Train Your Dragon to E.T. to so many different movies about kids finding an alien or finding a magical creature or something like that. The other thing that's a little weird in this movie is that the magical powers of the Yeti are kind of random, and there's sort of a fail-safe to get them out of any situation, which is handy for the screenwriters, but a little. Other than that, I thought the lead character Yi, voiced by Chloe Bennett, was great. You could definitely root for her. She was kind of like a younger version of Tiana. That they're both really hardworking. They have a goal. They're not going to let anybody else convince them to not achieve their goal. Also, they're both grieving their father's passing, and so I thought she was a very easy character to relate to. So she has two friends, one named Peng, who is a friend of hers who's always trying to get people to play basketball with him, and he's voiced by Albert Tsai, who I think actually is a young kid, and he is very sweet character, and I think that one of the nice things about this movie is that boys and girls will both be able to relate to either Yi or Peng or both. And so this is not a movie that you'll have a problem taking any kid to. I think that they will all like it. And then there is Peng's cousin Jin, voiced by Tenzing Norgay Trainer. And Jin is kind of the cool guy, and he has the nicest phone and the nicest suit and big fancy sneakers and stuff like that. And so he's somebody that Peng is trying to always get to play with him, but he's like too cool for that. They end up one day, he finds this Yeti and on the roof, and they end up going on this adventure to return the Yeti to his home. And so that's, you can see sort of the story. Like, so the story is not the strength. The story is the characters, how sweet they are, and the beautiful animation. And I thought the music was beautiful. Yi plays the violin, and so she has these sequences where she plays the violin, and it's all in sort of homage or in memory of her dad. And so there was a ton of heart there whenever she would play. And I just thought that was all done really well. I thought it was actually pretty funny. I laughed quite a bit, and my theater was just in stitches laughing. They really, really liked it, and it got me a number of times. And so I think that your kids will really laugh. And then there's some villains who are, of course, after the Yeti for the wrong reasons, and you've got kind of that. But for the most part, those were fun, and I enjoyed them. And it's just a sweet, sweet little movie that had a big heart, and it's kind of cool. It's directed by a woman, Jill Colton, who was at Pixar for a long time. So that's pretty cool. And I really think this movie is better than than the trailer let on. So if you've been wondering about seeing it, if you should see it, I definitely would recommend it. I thought it was a very sweet, tender-hearted little film that the whole family will really enjoy, that has a nice message about family and friendship, and even some deeper stuff about, grieving and living your life and how to remember people. And I don't know, just some of those other messages that you sometimes get in something like Lilo and Stitch, you can find here as well. And I think it has a really nice lead character. It's just a pleasant, lovely little animated film. So I definitely recommend it. I think you will really enjoy it. I would give it an 8 out of 10. So definitely smile worthy. So thanks so much. Let me know what you think if you get to see it, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.